Imagine walking peacefully with your dog on a beautiful historic bridge, when suddenly, without warning, it leaps to its death. An unexpected and terrifying behavior, repeated by hundreds of dogs over the decades. What makes these animals jump? Could it be a supernatural phenomenon, a mistake of nature, or something more sinister? Get ready to learn the disturbing history of the Overtoun Bridge, one of Scotland's most macabre mysteries. Before we continue, if you enjoy mysteries and chilling stories, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. Now let's dive into the darkness. The Overtoun Bridge was built in 1895 in the small town of Milton, Scotland. With its imposing architecture and a look straight out of a fairy tale, the bridge became a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. However, since the 1950s, reports began to surface about dogs who, for no apparent reason, would jump from the parapet to their death, falling from a height of about 15 meters. Some survived, only to try jumping again. Local residents began to believe the bridge was haunted. Many say that an invisible presence watches them as they cross the structure. It didn't take long for grim theories to start emerging. One of the scariest theories links the bridge to Lady Overtoun, the former owner of the estate. It's said that after her husband's death, she went mad and wandered the region like an unsettled spirit. Could she be the cause of this phenomenon? Some claim to see a woman dressed in white near the bridge, while others report feeling an overwhelming energy when crossing the area. Mediums and paranormal investigators say that the Overtoun Bridge is a vortex of negative energy, a place where the worlds of the living and the dead blend together. The dogs, with their sharp senses, would be the first to feel this presence, reacting impulsively by jumping. But could there be a scientific explanation for this strange phenomenon? Despite the mysticism surrounding the case, some scientists have investigated the area and found a possible explanation. The dogs that jumped were mostly breeds with a strong hunting instinct, like collies and Labradors. Below the bridge, there is a population of mink that release a strong and irresistible scent for the dogs. Combined with the bridge's architecture, which limits the animal's field of vision, the scent could induce them to jump in search of prey. However, this theory still doesn't explain why this phenomenon happens so frequently at this particular bridge. Dog owners who have experienced this situation report that their animals were calm until they reached the location. In seconds, something seemed to possess them, and they would simply jump without hesitation. Some survived and tried to repeat the act minutes later, as if they were under some kind of influence. Could it be just a coincidence? Or is there something about the Overtoun Bridge that defies all human logic? Whether due to supernatural causes or scientific explanations, the Overtoun Bridge remains a mystery with no definitive answer. For some, it's a vortex of dark energy. For others, simply a flaw of nature. But one thing is certain, something in that place affects dogs in an inexplicable way. And what about you? Do you believe the Overtoun Bridge hides a supernatural presence, or is it just a strange coincidence? Leave your opinion in the comments and share this mystery with your friends. And if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss the next videos. See you in the next mystery.